वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। जय श्री गणेश, जय श्री गणेश, जय श्री गणेश। Hello, Namaste, Adab, Sat Sri Akal, Jai Sachidanand ji friends. My name is Kanav Gupta and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Kanav Art Center. What we have in the basket today? Let's see. So here's the box. Obviously I have ordered it, but let's see how's the packing inside. There's a bubble wrap and hopefully the package is good. And what are these beauties? Let's see. This is Bruce Throws Artist Compressed Charcoal Powder. Nice packing. Some details and information at the back. MRP $2.99. I got at the same price from Amazon. And now the much awaited some information. Creta color. Some information and details again. You can read it when you get the pack. Here's the Creta color graphite powder 150 grams. In 800 something I have got it from Amazon. You must have already guessed it. Yes, today's video is about the use of these two beauties. Creta color graphite powder and Bruce Throws Artist Compressed Charcoal Powder. So fasten your seatbelts, let's go. So these are some information given at the back of the box. How to use it: apply with brush and cloth, mix well with binding agents, and you can use it on larger areas, canvas, plaster, and you can use fixative etc. to use. This is the QR code. At the back you can go and watch the video and some more information. Here it is. Use an oil-based pencil etc. So you can read it when you get it and use it accordingly. Professional artists must be who have used it must be knowing the pros and cons of it. I have always been using the old interested graphite pencil to give my backgrounds, and where the charcoal powder stands I have been using charcoal sticks and charcoal pencils, Camlin soft charcoal pencil. Here I've got the bottle of Bruce Throws charcoal powder. Some details given at the back of it also, like you can use it with finger and brushes, and it can be lifted easily with the kneadable eraser. Useful guidelines over here. So after use we'll get to know how is it. It looks very dark, almost black, so it will be for those darker backgrounds. Whereas the graphite powder looks light, so it will be for those lighter backgrounds and base layers. Let's see. So see here, statutory warning. I was handling this graphite powder and I've got some on my fingers, so use it with utmost care. See here, graphite powder. Let's open the Creta color graphite powder and see how it feels on the finger. So something like this is inside, a light dark greyish powder. There is no flap on the top for the safety of the powder like we get in other containers. Let's take some powder in the fingers. Very smooth. As you must have tried holy colors, smooth colors, similar feel is there. See the shine. See the shine. And little sparkle is also there. Can you see the sparkle? Wow, it feels really nice. Now it's time to open Bruce Throws charcoal powder. Let's see if there's a flap inside the container or it's the same case like the Creta color graphite powder.
Much later.
Open up baby. We got to shoot with one hand and open the lid with another. So as you can see, there is no flap either. On the top you can see that is much needed, but okay. So see the color, it's almost black, whereas the graphite powder we can see that it's light dark but it is almost black, and we see some granules there. So what it feels like, we'll get to know when we touch it. Let's take some of it. Rough texture is there, like rough folicolors. It feels rough. We know charcoal pencils and charcoal sticks are matte, so I'm expecting a matte look here also. Let's see it in the light. Yes, matte, very dark and matte, no shine, no sparkle. Charcoal, Frustros artist compressed charcoal powder. Here we have got them. So clearly it's a win-win for those darker backgrounds and darkest areas. You can apply it directly. So here I have taken a piece of A4 paper. On top we'll test the graphite powder by blending it with brush, blending stub and tissue paper. I mean applying. And at the bottom we'll test Frustros artist compressed charcoal powder by applying it with brush, blending stub and tissue paper, and later repeat the process with graphite pencil and see the difference, and here charcoal pencil. Let's start with graphite powder, and let's take little bit of graphite powder in brush. Just a little bit of it and apply it like this. Easily it getting applied very nicely. Whereas if we use a graphite pencil, then we have to give a base layer, then blended it with brush. It's very time consuming. So here it is getting applied very easily. If we speed up the hand also, then also it will be nice. Very easily it is getting applied. Here I had blown the remaining powder, so it has got this look. So the base layer is done. Now we'll see if we can give some shading with more powder. Can we give it a 3D look or shading, so that we get to know that if it is suitable for shading. Let's take some more graphite powder and apply it. Result, you can see we didn't get much of shading with the graphite powder. That we can add light and darker values with the same powder. So for an even tone it can be applied, or with slight light and dark variations like this. Rest blending stump and tissue paper are left to be tried and tested with the graphite powder. We'll see how they perform, but first let's try charcoal powder with brush. Just a little bit of it. And here it goes. Wow. So see the difference? Graphite powder base layer and charcoal base layer. So difference you must have understood. Wherever there are darker areas and you want to apply it quickly in the background, dark backgrounds, so you can go with the charcoal powder and use it very easily. Whereas for the lighter values you can go with the graphite powder. For skin tones, base layers of skin, hand, face, so accordingly you can use it. Leftover powder we can use to give a soft edge like this. Variation we can observe in the charcoal powder. In the center it is dark because of more powder, whereas at the sides it's soft. So it's giving that shading effect, light and dark variation, which was not there in the graphite powder. So variation is there very much. I'm getting a lot of creative ideas by using it, really. Now let's try the graphite powder Gretacolor ka with blending stump. Just a little bit we'll take. Now let's see the difference between brush application and blending stump application. In circular motions I'm applying it. Very little powder I had taken. With each application you will get to know how much powder you need to take. So a very time-saving role it can play in your sketches and artworks. So if you feel that you have reached a level where your artworks have improved, your artworks have reached a level, and you think that you have earned it, you earn it, you deserve it, then it's a very good time saver and a good investment of rupees 800 something, whatever you will get at the time of purchase from Amazon or somewhere else. So almost similar result is there. As true to its nature, blending stump has got some texture, but overall the look is same, as the powder is same and the value is same, just that we have got some texture with the blending stump. As it is little harsh, still we got some on it. So there are sketches like this. It's a Wonder Woman sketch which I had made, so you can see it. For its background I gave a base layer with pencil, then darkened it more in 2 layers with different pencils. So here you may try graphite powder or charcoal powder and save time. And here at the bottom also the lighter and darker areas. So you can experiment on your own to see where to apply graphite or charcoal powder. Not much background work in this. Here also I had used charcoal stick as a base and then refined the background with the graphite pencil and tissue paper. So areas like this in the sketch, as other details are very delicate and we have to build them layer wise layer and refine them. In face also, if you can handle easily, then you can give a base layer of graphite powder directly with the brush. So in this way we can use graphite powder and charcoal powder. With time and practice we'll get to know how much quantity we need to take and with which tool we need to apply, brush, stump or tissue paper, and accordingly with experimentation we can use them into our sketches and artworks. Now it's time to see application of charcoal powder with blending stump. Just a little bit we'll take. It didn't pick only. Let's dip again. Let's apply it here. Same matte look it has. Like with the brush, blend up is also. As it must be clear with the sound, it's getting applying with a lot of friction. Not like the graphite powder, which is very smooth, but good. In the darker areas of your sketch, where you used to apply double E, 10B pencils, and especially the bigger areas, this charcoal powder can come very handy to save time also. Especially with the bigger size works of A1 size, etc. Still we got some. So something like this we have got. This is also dark, this is also dark, but different results. So let's move on to application with tissue paper. It's turn for using graphite powder with tissue paper. So rule is the same. We'll take just a little bit of it. Yes, little bit. Come on. So it's enough. And let's apply it. Very smooth.
बहुत ही मजा आ रहा है।
These three have got their own textures. Powder is same, but see the texture is different. So smooth result we have got with the tissue paper. So for the base layer of face, neck, hand, I think it's very appropriate to use graphite and tissue paper. Just a little bit we have to take and we'll get a light layer of it. Texture of blending stump is evident. Wherever you need a little textured look, so you can go with blending stump. Wherever you feel right, you can experiment on your own, and it's a result of the brush. So like this, we have covered these three tools with graphite powder. You can see the result. Now it's turn to use charcoal powder and tissue paper. Rule is same. We'll only apply a little bit of it. Come on. On tissue paper, it's not getting applied only. Okay. Yeah, we have got it. Let's apply it. Just a little bit of it I had taken, but the result is really outstanding. Very quickly and easily it's getting applied on a very larger area. And it's still going on like a big firecracker of Diwali. It's going on and on and on. See, still, and it's covering a larger area. So for larger areas, charcoal powder and tissue paper will do wonders. With blending stump and brush we took a lot of time, but with tissue paper and charcoal it did it magic in very less time. So texture of these three is very as you can see. So you can try it and experiment on your own. For a very even tone of darker areas you can go with charcoal and tissue paper like this also and get very smooth results. Now where's the space for charcoal pencil? We'll try it somewhere else.
Meanwhile,
So these powder, charcoal powder and graphite powder are highly smudgeable and get easily smudged by the fingers like this. Fingers you can wash easily, but after the final work, to protect this and your artwork from smudging, you can use this fixative. This is of Arfina brand and there are various brands in the market. Some expensive ones also come. So basic, at least this much you should have for pastels, charcoal and pencil. Let's open it and first shake it and then you can apply it on your artworks and sketches. So after the use, your artwork and sketches will not get smudged. So it's time for the review and rating of these two products. So I must say that these are very high quality, high standard materials, very fine quality, and with a little bit of application it spreads to a larger area. So it's a very win-win situation for larger artworks and to save time. So I am giving the both of these Creta color graphite powder and Brustos artist compressed charcoal powder, 5 out of 5 star rating. So professional artists who must have used these two products, they must already be knowing about the pros and cons of it. So my suggestion to the beginner artist is that it's not much of a deal to invest in them now, because you can get the similar results with the graphite pencils and soft charcoal pencils. Just 19-20 difference is there, and once with practice and when you know that you have developed your skills and now it's time to save time on your artworks, then you can go ahead and invest your money in this, no problem. Rest, as I know that all of you are very smart, so if you have the budget and if you think it's right to go ahead with this, it's a win-win situation. And if you want to see a highly edited version of this video to grab the information in a very short span of time, so I'll be giving the link in the description in English dub of a shorter version of this video, so you can check that out. And if you like that and this video also, then you can do the basic formalities like subscribing the channel and hitting the bell icon, leaving a comment and liking the video and sharing with your friends and family for whom it will be useful and informative and motivating. So I Kanav Gupta signing off. Peace. Jai Mata Di. Keep rocking.
कभी कभी अदिति जिंदगी में यूं ही कोई अपना लगता है, कभी कभी अदिति जब छड़ जाए तो एक सपना लगता है.
A very nice prize coming soon. So talking about this English dubbing, it has been a very hectic job. Trust me, it will make you go nuts, and it has to be done with very patience, frame by frame, dialogue by dialogue. You have to capture the emotion and timing right so that it matches the timeline.